Formula One returns to Interlagos once again with the stage set for what promises to be another classic Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel famously clinched his third championship here in 2012, and just 4 years later, Max Verstappen treated us to one of the finest wet weather drives of all time. We're racing today then at Interlagos, a historic 2.7-mile circuit and one of the few anti-clockwise tracks on the calendar. 15 corners in total, 9 to the left and 6 to the right, with a technical middle section opening up to a flat-out Sector 3. That gives us our best passing opportunity down into Turn 1. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Russell, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Ricciardo, Gasly, Rodriguez, Sainz, and Lance Stroll, Magnussen, Bottas, Alex Albon, and Joe, Schwartzman, Tsunoda, Esteban Ocon, and Mick Schumacher, Leclerc, and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into Turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. final lap of the race. Great drive, we did it! Good job, we did it!
Not just victory today then, but the championship as well. What a spectacular season they've had. Congratulations to the whole team. Tell me, Ant, how do they manage to achieve this win?
I think we'll chalk this one up to a deft touch on the brake pedal. That's allowed them to challenge down the inside into the braking zones, and ultimately, if you do that often enough, you end up winning the race. It was great to watch as well though, wasn't it? Forget strategy, forget tyre management. Who doesn't love a good old-fashioned scrap?
Looking at the suit, familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari do it again. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to give it to Rodriguez. Look at where they finished compared to where they started. It's not easy to cut through the field like that in Formula One, so it was a great effort.
And it's another title in the bag for Red Bull after a long and hard-fought season. They've built an astonishing car this year, and the glory they'll be taking back to Milton Keynes is fully deserved. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
You're not currently in a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your